is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you all how to make some anime notebooks for back to school. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for this first DIY anime notebook, you'll need to print out some pages from your favorite manga from the internet. You'll need a scissor, a paintbrush, Mod Podge or Elmer's glue, some acrylic paint of your choice, and lastly, you'll obviously need a notebook. Okay, so I'm first going to cut out the manga pages I printed out from the internet, as you can see. And once I'm done, I'm going to start painting some Mod Podge on the cover of my notebook, and if you want, you can also use Elmer's glue. Then I'm going to start adding the manga pages onto my cover of my notebook and cut out any parts that aren't needed. Now I'm going to paint Mod Podge on top of everything, and if you'd like, again, you can use Elmer's glue, but Mod Podge for this does work a little bit better. Once the Mod Podge has dried, with purple paint I'm going to paint some drips, as you can see. Then I'm going to leave it for like an hour and a half to dry, or if you'd like, you can use a hair dryer to make it dry quicker. When my paint is finally dried, I'm going to start painting some other colors of acrylic paint onto the drips, and I'm sort of making a galaxy theme thing. Yours does not have to really be galaxy, but for me, I wanted galaxy because I thought it looked a little bit cooler. Now I'm going to take a piece of paper and add it on half of my notebook. Then I'm going to add something heavy on top of that paper so it does not move around. Then I'm going to take a toothbrush and add some white paint on it, and with my finger I'm going to splatter it all around my drips I made. And I'm also going to paint some big stars. Okay, so this is how my notebook looks like when I'm done making it and when the paint has also dried, and I think it looks amazing and super cool. For this next DIY, you'll need some glitter, some acrylic paint, a printed out image of your favorite anime character or logo, some Mod Podge or Elmer's glue, a paint or foam brush, and lastly a notebook. Okay, so I'm first going to start adding some drops of different colors of acrylic paint onto my notebook. Then I'm going to take my foam brush, or you can use a paintbrush, and start sort of blending everything together. Once you are done, now is the fun part, and you can start adding your glitter. Once I'm done adding my glitter, I'm going to leave it for 2 or 3 hours so that the paint on my notebook dries completely. And when my paint has finally dried, I'm going to add, as you can see, a lot of Mod Podge all over my notebook. Then with a paintbrush, I'm carefully going to paint it everywhere. And make sure when you do this that you do it gently so that the glitter does not move around. This is how my notebook looks like when the Mod Podge has completely dried, and now I'm going to take my printed out images and add some Mod Podge to the back and stick it onto my notebook. Then I'm going to take some Mod Podge and paint it on top of my images so that it sticks better onto my notebook, and I'm going to leave it to dry for like half an hour or 1 hour. So this is how my notebook looks like when I'm done making it, and I think it kind of looks super cute. For this last DIY, you'll need a printout of your favorite anime characters or logo, some paint of your choice, some Mod Podge or Elmer's glue, a paint and toothbrush, And lastly, a notebook. Okay, so I'm first gonna add some paint all over the cover of my notebook. Then I'm gonna take a toothbrush and add some white acrylic paint onto it, and you can use any color you'd like. And with my finger, I'm gonna splatter it all over the cover of my notebook. And make sure when you add the paint onto your toothbrush that you do not add too much, or it can be sort of messy and make big globs of paint go on your notebook. Then with my white paint, I'm gonna paint some stars, but it ended up looking sort of like flowers. When the paint on my notebook has finished drying, I'm going to take my printed out image, flip it to the back and add some Mod Podge onto it. Then I'm going to stick it onto my notebook where I want it to be. And lastly, I'm going to take my Mod Podge again and paint it on top of my image so that it sticks better onto my notebook. And I'm going to leave it to dry for half an hour to an hour. Okay, so this is how my notebook looks like when I'm done making it, and not only is this super easy to make, but it also looks really cute and unique for back to school. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye, and I hope you have an awesome day.